Welcome to the Worldvoting ecosystem. The default account is to be a world citizen first. So let's become a world citizen. Congratulations. Now we can add role as journalists, lawyers, non-profits, companies, etc. Let's become a council member and let's log in. So first we go to the location tab. We can search the address or the zip code or use GPS or maps. So let's use our GPS. I'm here at Rajpur. So wow. So algorithm divides every location into government levels for us. So city, street, city, state, country, world. I'm at Rajpur, that's the street level. Next is Dehradun, the city where I live. Uttaranchal, the state. And India, the country. So I can also search by maps. So I can enact at the street level, at the state level, the city level, at the country level, or at the world level. Let's try another location. Silver Lake is already there. Let's go for Silver Lake. Voila! Silver Lake, street level, city level, state level, and the country level. So the algorithm is dividing every place into government levels and linking the representatives and the departments and the citizen legislative body, all by this menu. Now if the representative is missing, you can add the representative. You can add your favorite locations, favorite location plus government department, a combination also. You can select your home pages from here. Next, if the representative is missing, or the place is missing, or the department is missing, you can add that. So in here we are adding a representative at Ikija in Nigeria. So every part of the country or any country, wherever you want, you can add a representative. Not only in your country or your place, anywhere in the world. If you have the data, go for it. Earn cash rewards. Add government head of this location and earn cash rewards. How that will happen, we'll talk about it later. So the Prime Minister of Nigeria was already added. Now let's add place. Coco Land. Coco is there. Coco Land is not there, so I didn't find my location. Add place and earn cash rewards. I think Coco Land is in Australia. Choose state, New South Wales. Choose city. If you don't find your city, you can also add a city. Add government departments. Go to the government departments tab. Look for your government department. If you don't find one, you can add a government department. Department name, ministry, email address, logo, and details of the department you are adding. Next is the moderation process for additions of government, etc. This is round 1 of moderation. So this is another algorithm for the moderation process. So here if we've added a local representative or a local place or a local government department, then the moderation process is 3 local councils, 1 of the same locality and 2 of different localities, followed by 2 city councils. So they all will vote and earn cash rewards. If it's a city content, for example, I add a representative of Dehradun or a department of Dehradun, or a city level, then 20 local councils, 20 city councils, and 10 district councils will moderate the content. This will go randomly to any council, and whenever they click approve or disapprove, they earn cash rewards. So it's a different kind of mining. Country moderation by 10 local councils, 10 state councils, 20 country councils, and 10 world councils. World content, suppose I had WHO if it was missing, or some other department that was missing. So I can add world departments. Government levels can be customized according to every country while the development process. For example, USA has counties, or India has districts, or Switzerland has cantons. So according to the government levels, it will be customized during development. Let's move on to one of the most important tools. I think rating is the most important tool for good governance. Till today, we don't have any tool by which we can rate the service that the representative or the department is giving to us. Whatever they give, we have to take silently. So rating. World. How do we find the world today? How are people finding the world? Are they finding the world a good place or a bad place? So let's start by the world and then move on to Afghanistan. Ashraf Ghani. Afghanistan has been in a state of continuous internal warfare from the last many years. So my vote is bad. Date, time, total votes today. The vote can be changed after every 24 hours. Let's move on to Algeria. This is a power tool. I believe it's a power tool to rate your representatives. You're putting them at, I shouldn't say that, at gunpoint. The whole population are rating a representative and his services. Paddington, a department. Sometimes we are so fed up from the department and its services, still we can't do anything about it. Whom to complain? Where to complain? If you're complaining to the department head, he is already responsible for it and he knows the kind of service he is providing. So where should you complain? And how should you rate the kind of service? Now in Paddington, I'm showing you this chart of rating. Suppose we are rating Trump right now, and before that we had rated Obama, and next we'll rate somebody else. So over time period, on the timeline, we can see how people were satisfied with Obama and how people are satisfied with Trump right now. And over the period of 4 years, how the satisfaction level moved up and down. And when we go on with this over years, then we can see who was the best prime minister, or who was the best president, or who was the best counselor, or the chief minister over the years. Next is we can see where the votes are coming from. How satisfied is Mexico with Trump? Or how satisfied is China with Trump? Or the Chinese or the Indians with his policies and everything. So it's a global rating platform for every place, every representative in every department. This is only 1/10 of the total analytics we'll be providing. There are 9 more categories according to gender, age, sexual orientation, professions, and more. We can rate departments. Trump would love to rate WHO at this moment. So we can rate any department as I talked about. We can rate companies. These are paid accounts. We'll talk about it. Company accounts. If you want rating from the people according to every level, like how is Airtel doing in Rajpur, it's not doing very well, so we can rate that. NGOs, we can rate NGOs at every level. This is also paid account but discounted. So for more analytics, you can go to data.myworld2015.org. Okay, now let's try to solve a street problem. Step 1. Location. We'll be looking at the enacting tool and the algorithm. We've spoken about triple majority and triple vote algorithm for enacting. So let's go. Rajpur, I can enact for Rajpur, or I can combine a government department of Rajpur. So Rajpur municipal, I'm voting for. I'm creating a poll for. So Canal Road needs urgent repairs. The road has been broken since rainy season. It's been a month. I would request the Rajpur Municipal Department to please fix it at the earliest. Options: agree, disagree, add media, save a draft, post anonymously, and make it binding referendum, link government. So if it's a linked or non-linked, it will go for moderation 1 in both cases. We had seen this. Moderation level 1 for local content. This is the ticket of the council. So this is the failed options. If it fails, these are the options. Amend is different. For passing, it's different. Post goes live after moderation level 1. Step 3. After round 1 moderation, the poll goes live for Rajpur citizens to vote. All are notified. All poll pages are Wikipedia style poll pages for deliberation. So citizen can add and contribute or suggest edits, just like in Wikipedia. But here it will not be a direct edit. Whoever has created the poll will have the authority to add or not add. But the additions will be there on the page if he wants. After a week, 6,000 have voted and the poll becomes successful. But since it's a binding poll, it will go for round 2 moderation. So binding referendum algorithm for political deliberation. Algorithm for political deliberation. I think you will find this one very interesting. So all content, whether it is addition of government, addition of polls, discussion, news, or RTIs, or creating public courts, whatever it is, all content will go through council moderation round 1. Once they've approved, the post will go live for people to vote and discuss or broadcast news. After which, if the poll or discussion and news becomes successful according to the terms and conditions, if it's a non-binding poll, everybody gets cash rewards, the poll creator, the council, and the voters, followed by, it'll go to the media, online and offline mode media, both the print media and online media. All will be connected to every government level and location. But if the poll or the referendum is binding referendum, then it'll go for council moderation round 2. We had spoken about triple majorities. For example, in Switzerland, if the problem is large, then first the citizens vote and then the cantons vote. That is called double majority. But here we are using triple majority. First, the citizens are voting, then the councils are voting, approving it, and then the professionals are deliberating on it and also approving it. So it's a triple majority. This makes it almost foolproof. So once the council's round 2 has done, then it comes to professional moderation round 3. Local lawyers, local professionals, civil engineers here, and non-profits, companies, journalists, volunteers, and centers all will deliberate on it and approve it or disapprove it. Once they've reached a decision, if they disagree, or they can tell the poll creator to amend it, or if they find the solution right, they think it should go ahead to the government, they approve it, and the solution is approved. Everybody gets cash rewards. It goes to the media. Again, as a public decision that we have deliberated on it perfectly, all together, and that is the public decision that you have to execute. You don't have to deliberate on it further. It'll go to the public courts, the local courts. As the public decision again, it'll go to the representative, the department, and the employees. Professional moderators and government will get collaborative tools for execution and to further deliberate if they want. The execution will be done, everybody will get better ratings, and we'll get a better world. After the citizen body approves, the poll automatically goes to the respective representative or department as public decision. The department is required to reply within a week on the follow-up page. You can do discussions before you create a poll or after, whether the road should be made of rubber or waste plastic or whatever. All discussions will be consensus based. So triple vote redundant is even if two approve and the third doesn't approve. In certain cases, that will also go ahead according to permutation combination. News, you have options of fake news and good news, and categorized into three: citizen news, independent journalist news, and media company news. You can go live at every location. So this algorithm for enacting these two algorithms working together, and so much of rigorous deliberation going on in every referendum, will reduce the work of the government, reduce the cost, reduce the time required, and will make sure that every referendum that goes to the government has been deliberated well and nothing more has to be done. It's a public decision. So many people have deliberated, professionals, companies, NGOs. So if still the road is not made or no reply, then the citizen body will use the recall tool to eliminate the department head of Rajpur. I think that's also necessary, Hey, the department fixed the road within 3 days. Congratulations. All involved get cash rewards. Thank you for making this world a better place. I think this enacting was easy, fast, inexpensive, with rigorous deliberation, with consensus of everyone. I hope you like the enacting tool here. Let's go ahead now. Now let's look at some power tools. Government department. So as we discussed, every location is linked to government departments. Here we had Rajpur government departments. Health, security, every government department you can rate. This is Department of Health Rajpur. You can create polls, you can discuss news, broadcast news for every department. This is departments of Dehradun, the state level departments. The city level departments. Then the state level departments, the power corporation, the irrigation department, the disaster management, forest, tourism, etc. Now we are discussing the power tools. We've already seen political search maps linked at every location. Then we saw a little of social media, then we saw enacting tool. Now we are looking at the power tools, more power tools. So we've seen government department, now let's look at collaborators. At every location, at Rajpur there are 500 council members, 2,000 professionals, 10 non-profits, reporters are 18, lawyers are 22, government officials are 320, volunteers are 1,000. So all these, like the professional, you can, this is the only surface of it. Inside, professionals can be linked as the LinkedIn, councils can deliberate together, non-profits. All are linked with each other at every level and location. At the state level, there are 1.5 million council professionals, are 5 million. Government officials are 8,000. So as the level is increasing, so are the members. 50 million council at the country level in India. You can add more collaborators also. And the world level collaborators. 1 billion council. Out of 8 billion, 1 billion council, I think it's fair enough. 60 million companies, 40 million world voting centers where people can go and create accounts, people who don't have internet. So my activities in Rajpur, specifically for Rajpur. My polls in Rajpur, my discussions, my news, my public quotes I created, my clubs, my collaborators, my advertisements. So my activity specifically in Rajpur. Meetings, video conference. So today is Sunday. We are having a community Sunday meet. Let's go and do a video conference with the community of Rajpur. You have chat rooms. You can create debates according to different topics. Contributions for referendums of Rajpur, like the Wikipedia style poll pages we had spoken about. So what contributions you made in Rajpur, specifically in Rajpur, in this location. Your points in Rajpur, again. In a street level polls, you've created 2000 discussions, 600 news. Here you've created vote. You've voted for 900 votes, donations, meetings. So for every location, for every level, RTI archives, information received, pending and denied in Rajpur again. You can add your RTIs and you can see RTIs, public courts in Rajpur. You can search according to case number or civil, criminal and corporate. You can take public decisions here for your cases. Public leisure at Rajpur again. How is the spending being done of the money that comes in or whatever Rajpur has earned out of selling something. Digital government services in Rajpur. What kind of services are there? Driving license, part 4, gas, internet, tenders, shops, job alerts in Rajpur. Government jobs are 20, private are 380, cooperative jobs, non-profit jobs. According to categories, you can advertise your advertisements in Rajpur, text or image, pay-per-click you want, paper impression, pay weekly, where do you want to place the ad? In poll pages or discussion pages or news or council pages, in the tickets of the councils, on leisures, wherever you wanted. Winning referendums of Rajpur, unanswered 6, answered 2369, solved 1800 according to category. Elections in recall in Rajpur. You can select representatives of Rajpur. You can nominate yourself. You can nominate another member. Budgeting in Rajpur. So these are annual things. So you'll get a notification whenever budgeting is required, whenever elections are there. In again a specific location of street level. Same goes for state level. Same goes for country level and the world level itself. Today GDP to global GDP to global debt ratio is reaching around 400%. So you can do world level budgeting also. So these are a few power tools that we discussed according to every level and location. Now let's look at more power tools and let's take collaboration to the next level. World voting worlds. So world voting worlds. There are basically 9 categories with a million subcategories. So these are the favorites of someone. So these 9 categories are according to gender, age, sexual orientation, professions, interests, government departments, those are restricted, government representatives, again restricted, company tools, those are paid accounts, and problem clubs. Let's go in for women, world voting women. So all women in Rajpur can collaborate and discuss things, do polls, broadcast news, rate. All women in Dehradun can do the same, Uttaranchal can do the same, India and the world. Oh, so this is world voting women. Same can be done for men and for others. Now let's look at 35-year-old. 35-year-olds in Rajpur can collaborate and discuss things. Same in Dehradun, Uttaranchal, India. Same in Silver Lakes. So collaboration from the street level to the world level according to age. Same can be for professionals. You can collaborate as doctors, as engineers, as farmers. If you have interest, world voting soccer. So all teams, all people interested in Rajpur in soccer, in Dehradun, in Uttaranchal, again from the street level to the world level, collaborating, discussing things, deciding things together. Government departments. Government departments of Rajpur, horticulture department, nuclear department, any department, forest department can collaborate, exchange knowledge, discuss problems. So this is world voting coast guards of Rajpur. Share innovations. So at every level we are collaborating. Coast guards of the whole world can discuss the same problem or the same innovation. I believe it's crazy collaboration. Same goes for representatives. All representatives in the world can collaborate in private, and these are company tools for internal company governance. So Airtel Rajpur can collaborate with Airtel Uttaranchal or India. These are internal for internal company governance. So the whole world voting will become Airtel world voting. Whatever the scale of your company, from the street level to the world level, you can choose your plan and go ahead and use the company governance tools. Next is problem clubs. So these are specific groups. Unlike the Facebook groups, they are finite groups only related to problems. For example, if you have a global warming problem, so everybody in the world linked with the same problem from the street level to the world level. So Rajpur, anybody interested in global warming in Rajpur will be connected throughout the world with the same problem. If you are interested in animals, you choose the animal rights category. So everybody interested in animal rights in Rajpur is connected throughout the world with the same problem, one platform for discussion, taking out solutions together, deliberating together. So world voting, animal rights. world morals. It's another platform of the core value ecosystem. I've used the API here and everyday moral stories. The same API can be shared with numerous other websites. I think with governance, morals are also equally important. We are missing out, the world is missing out on new moral stories. So, everyday new moral stories for the world to make things light and fun with all the politics. So, yeah, I hope you like these collaborative tools of new age governance, and I hope we collaborate here. Now we come to the dashboards. These are also very interesting socio-political dashboards and very powerful dashboards, especially for representatives and departments and everybody. So you're rating polls, discussions, news, friends, followers, everybody is here. You're getting notification of every place according to your professions, according to your locations, according to your favorite locations and departments. All your polls are there, your responses, your points, wherever you earn them from, your contributions, your collaborations, your RTI archives, your advertisements, etc. This is your citizen profile view, your timeline, your answered polls, everything. Whatever you want to show. Government representative tools. Okay, this one's nice. So all your polls, Mr. Trump's polls, his actions, his answers, his discarded polls, his completed polls, and referendums, his awards that the system awards him as a global changer. From here he can discard answers, discard polls, or answer them. His drafts, his news, his activities. So this is his profile view. Places. Every place coming under his constituency, he can chat with other representatives, see every state, how it's performing, how people are happy, unhappy there, what are the kind of problems they are facing, how the department's doing in every location. You can speak to the government departments heads from here, from one dashboard, all departments, all representatives connected. Agriculture, police, roads, how are people happy with the police these days, and citizen demographics according to gender, age, education, occupation, wildlife, plant life. And he can order more infographics if he wants. He can describe the infographic he wants, and we would try our best to provide him with such. So government department dashboards, quite similar to the representative dashboard except for the citizen demographic. All the problems they've solved, the polls they've created, the awards they've received. They can answer pages, their activities, awards, their places. The department head can see all the places at one time, how the places are doing according to the departments. He can also chat with the department heads under him. Departments coming under those departments. For instance, here, the vehicle registration, pollution, all departments coming under one department. The NGO dashboards, you can join, donate. NGO metrics, another powerful thing. Overall score and rating, its mission, financial performance, income statements, financial charts, compensation and leaders. You can also see similar NGOs from here. So these CSR companies, it's a good tool for the CSR companies to donate or to collaborate with these NGOs. Their contributions, their collaborations with other people, everything in one dashboard, company dashboard. So if it's a CSR company, the donation targets and internal company tools and all their activities, contributions, awards. They can enact as CSR or enact as company from here. Journalist dashboard. All journalists in the world can connect from the street level to the world level again. What disputes they've solved. Lawyer dashboards. They can connect with the public courts from here. Get clients, showcase their talent. Volunteer dashboard. They want online and offline volunteering activities. Center dashboard, they can register citizens already registered. They can perform activities. Club dashboard. So if I have a club here in Rajpur of these, I can go into the subcategories and collaborate further. Choose club representatives according to every level. And all these members are there in the Rajpur club. So 3 NGOs and representatives, the grassroots work the club is doing. So good, these I hope you found them powerful and politically informative. Last but not the least, coins and points. All your points, wherever you earn them from, whichever level, whichever location. The coin price right now is $100. You've earned $947. You can pay them to anyone through the wallet, or you can withdraw it into crypto or fiat. What is the sentiment about the coin graph? Wherever you earn the points from your votes, from polls, from your discussions, news, how are your RTI archives doing? How are you earning from your RTI archives or courts or council as a council member? How much are you earning as a professional? How much are you earning? What are your votes? Are they positive or negative? What votes are you getting on your polls and other things? Where you're getting your votes from? So this one's got 39% from Japan. And the keywords or the topics that are driving the most traffic to your polls and etc. So I believe I can say now that this political ecosystem solves the Byzantine general problem of consensus in the political aspect. And I hope you like this, and I hope you like the complete ecosystem once you look at it, the complete co-value ecosystem. We've just seen one platform out of maybe 10 or 12 platforms of the complete ecosystem. And I hope we collaborate and make a better future for all. Thank you.